to Era One, and this is not dinner, but I love to have a lot of bananas, and when they get very, very ripe, I peel them. If I haven't eaten them, I peel them and I put them in a plastic bag for the freezer, and then I get to enjoy them. So I always buy lots of bananas and avocados, that's my thing. I got more dates because I served my upstairs guests dates, nut butter, and coconut whipped cream with a pinch of salt, and they loved it, and I love it, and that's just the healthiest, greatest dessert. I got some jasmine tea from Rishi, and I did get some gluten-free bread, artisanal bread from Plentiful, in case I want to have some with my arugula salad tonight. So we're gonna have arugula, we're gonna chop it. We're going to have garlic and ginger as usual, coconut yogurt, olive oil, tomatoes, cilantro. And I did also get this gorgeous Art of Tea Earl Grey. I love Earl Grey. I can't have it now because it'll keep me up, but that is a great alternative to the matcha. I also have kimchi. Hey guys, don't forget the thumbs uppies. Kimchi, which leaked out into the bag. I was carrying it in, and it's very garlicky, which means I might not need to chop garlic if I use the kimchi. So that will save me a little bit of time. But I do so love my chopped garlic. It really prevents sickness. It does. So I am, oh, this bead was hand milled by a man in Boulder, Utah. Remember my Utah trip? I'm so hungry right now that I'm so excited to make this salad, and I'm gonna get a big bowl. So I can mix the bottom of the bowl dressing. Who's with me? Who's with me now? We are having arugula. And I think what I'll do is chop the ginger first. There's a lot going on here today. Looks like a heart. The bathtub got caulked around the tub faucet that looked gnarly, and it's so amazing what that did. It just freshened it up. The little things you notice when you stay in a place. So I'm staying in apartment A, which is so cute, and I'm making it cuter. Hi Michigan, hi James. So we got a nub of garlic, and we're just gonna chop, chop, chop. And what else did we do? We took down the old TV that just looked old and bulky, and I put a canvas in its place to cover up the outlet, and I need to paint the canvas. That'll be fun. And the screens were replaced, and they look fresh and clean and new, and hopefully don't have too many gaps in them like the old ones. What else? I didn't do all these things. Edgar did them, and he's just quiet, and he just does his work. I'm really excited to get a mirror above my stove. It just changes the kitchen when you do that. It's a feng shui thing for multiplying your abundance. How am I tonight? Really good. I did 10,000 steps today. I had communion with friends. I had a glitch, Mercury retrograde glitches this morning, wiring money from the wrong account, and just like really, I thought I was paying attention yesterday when I did it. Hey Michelle. I'm not remodeling, I'm doing what I call darifying. Noticing little things that need to be upgraded or fixed or adjusted or moved or removed. And I did that in my studio, and I'm doing that in this apartment. All the other apartments are just stellar, and this one is one that I haven't stayed in like 3 or 4 years. So you can imagine that it needs a little darification. Gorgeous chopped ginger in the big bowl, Paris bowl as we call it. Not remodeling, just little teeny little, not even facelifts, just little massages. She's a lady from 1928, so she requires some attention. I'm going to We're definitely having avocado. We're definitely having cilantro. Avocado, cilantro. Oh, I can't wait to chop that. We'll have some tomatoes, arugula, kimchi, coconut yogurt, olive oil, salt, and I do have lemon or lime. And I love to have fresh citrus. We need our vitamin C. So let's add, the kimchi can be added to the dressing. I think that's going to be the move. It's gorgeous kimchi from Juice to Grocer. How are you guys doing? How's Michelle? How's James? In goes some kimchi, which is garlicky. So we have a bright. Kimchi is bright. You have a wonderful night. It's time for me to go to bed. You work tomorrow. Good night, James. Thank you for joining us for a little bit. I moved my stuff, so I could toast a thin piece of gluten-free bread. I kind of want that tonight with some smushed avocado on it. Doesn't that sound good? What did I do with my coconut yogurt? A little dollop. Do you guys know when I use kale, I either blend it into a smoothie or soup, or I put it in a food processor or chop it really fine. And the other day, Nora upstairs made a kale salad with pomegranates, figs, dates. It was insane. Oh, you guys are both in Michigan. I'm live early tonight because I'm hungry. It's legit and authentic because I am definitely, we need some salt, but I'm going to actually go easy because the kimchi has salt and needs salt, but not a lot of salt. I went wild. Where are you? I moved some things today because Edgar also painted the front of the bottom cabinets so they look fresh. We don't mind old, but we don't want dingy, right? Old is charming and lovely, but we want it clean and fresh. So she is feeling fresh today. It was a doozy of a day, I tell you. So now we're gonna chop this up. I know you guys can't really see. Oh, there we go. Chop, chop, chop the arugula. I like to chop it so you could even eat it with a spoon, but I will eat it with a fork. I'm so excited. I love my home-cooked, home-prepped meals. Home-prepped, not cooked. I think I'm also like worn out because I'm used to living in Sedona in a single-family home where there's like no noise. Like there's very little EMFs, lots going on here. No noises, no airplanes, very little, and not a lot of static, like energetic static and biomagnetic electricity static, people static. You feel the energy of guests and neighbors and coming and going, and it tends to sometimes be a lot. So Jenna, who I saw today, made a really good idea. You know what? I'm sending you a bag of stuff, Michelle, and I might send a lippy. I went from solitude to frenetic, and I'm managing guests and all the stuff and needs, and so you know, there's needs, right? There's needs and requests and fun and communion, and it's way different than my solitary life in Sedona. You run into people. Put in some tomatoes. Actually, I put the tomatoes at the top after I plate it. So this actually would be an amazing topping for the bread, but I need to put some more lettuce in here. Look how beautiful that is. So we're gonna put some more arugula. Hi, Lovey Jen. Hi, Vondi. I have 2 of the nude pink lipsticks, and because I'm tan, they're just not showing up. I'm sure when I'm super pale in the winter, they would be more. I will tell you the colors, and you can tell me what you think, Michelle. I better send that bag of stuff like tomorrow before it's not summer anymore. but some of the skirts could be worn with sweaters and boots. I don't know. It was a Mercury in retrograde kind of Mercury day. That's how it was for me. Some static. Okay, so we have arugula. Now we're going to taste it for saltiness, and then we're going to... Oh, this is just fantastic. I think you should look. Oh, you were going to go to Sephora online or in person? So good. Now, we have options because arugula is bitter. We need a titch of something sweet. And it can be raisins. It can be apple. It can be a titch of maple syrup, which is what I'm gonna do. You could put nut butter in here. Go crazy, you guys. Like, make your salad satisfying so that I have to eat a little more. My pants are falling off, all of them. Okay, that just did it. It's perfect. Now, it does need an avocado. And then what we will do is plate it. And then we will have, do we think I should make a skinny little piece of toast? Why not? Let's live a little. In person. Yeah, you're gonna get a bag. They don't give you a retie. This bread doesn't give you a retieable bag, but look how cute this is. And it's like squishy, and when you toast it, it's so nice. Just a little piece, cutie little piece. And I'll put it in the toaster. Yeah, it's better to do in person. I haven't used this toaster in a long time. We'll see. See if it works. Lights on. Now I have to find something to put. Oh, I could put the bread in this bag. That's a good idea. Yay! You ate your last date with nut butter today, and it was very sad. I just got dates, and I got the kind that have no pit and have the coconuts around them. So for a quick, oh, it's so fun to serve guests. You should try it with your kitties to do, I slice it in half the long way, a slab of nut butter. I like peanut butter, the Valencia peanut butter from Trader Joe's to be exact. Coconut cream, you could use whipped cream for them, and a pinch of salt. Insane, insane. Any date, squishy date. Any squishy date will do. Okay, we're gonna plate. Hey, Victor. So, this is our family time. Oh, it even looks prettier when you plate it. And now it's gonna get avo on top. And then this could just be eaten on top the little bread. I wanna put something pretty here. What should I put there? I was gonna do whiteboard, which I always used to have, but maybe a pretty picture, because it's gonna reflect in the mirror above the stove. So I hung some, I didn't, Edgar hung some. The pictures up there, some of my old squares, remember those? I hope we're still on. You're feeling very nostalgic for the 2015-ish vegan YouTube era. I get it. I saw Ronnie Landis today as he's in town. I was supposed to see him in Sedona, and then all of a sudden he popped up and he was at Erewhon. Okay. Fairy lights. There should be fairy lights in this. I agree. Good call. I have I wonder if there's an outlet. Well, obviously there must be behind the fridge. There's an outlet for the fridge. That's a stellar idea. There needs to be, yeah, we need to kind of activate this kitchen. I put a Moroccan rug down just because I can't leave that because it's not really washable, but I put it down for myself because it was in the bedroom and it kept catching on the door when I opened the closet door, and that's not functional. You don't want anything in your house to frustrate you. And I like to live like I'm setting up an Airbnb because it's functional, it has what I need, and it's not cluttered. And that's my philosophy on living. My squares, I know, I can't wait to paint again. I'm gonna paint a big canvas for the living room. Ta-da! Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh. And then a little cleanup, and then Jenna had a great idea to take Vanity Bee's going into the shop, and I am going to take the biomat out and put it in the studio so I can, like, I think that's going to be, it was genius. I'm like, that is just genius. Something I want to share. I've been having this the past couple of nights and I've been sleeping really well. Moon Brew, nighttime superfoods, and believe it or not, it's hot chocolate, but it helps you sleep. It's incredible. Moon Brew. Check it out. Groovy it up a bit. Exactly. It needs to be groovy a bit. And the lighting's a little funny. During the day though, you guys, I noticed it has beautiful light coming in from the window so I can make videos. I just have to set it up so you could see the counter more. It's different than the other kitchen. The other kitchen has more space for me to put a tripod, but I can figure it out. I found it online, Conga Mama. My plan is when this wedding chaos is over to really pare things down in your apartment. It is the best feeling. Like I'm looking at everything like, because like I realize even if it's one little thing, the one little thing adds up. And then you take all the little things and it's a big pile. And it's very, clutters your mind, it clutters my mind, and it just feels good. And you have to like what you're looking at. Got lettuce in the drawer. Like, where is this fork coming from? I don't understand. I have these forks, which I really like, but they're missing some spoons, like this fork and this spoon. I want uniform in my Airbnbs. Nice and uniform. I don't really like this plastic container, but there's cork on the inside of the drawer, which I love. And I found some things, like I don't really need this. This is a cocktail thing. I'm gonna get rid of it. I mean, maybe somebody wants that, but it's gonna be a no TV house. Since the TV's down. I like projectors. They're cleaner, simpler, not a big black thing on the wall. TV screens, if they're not covered, they call your energy in. And if they're on, they definitely do. And so I like to, if there's a TV screen, I cover it with a beautiful something. And then, but I prefer none. Let's see, I smell the toast. It's done. Ooh, it's hot. Cutie little piece. I mean, that's like my token. Beautiful. Books. I know. Remember I was going to get rid of all the books in Sedona, and then I told my daughter I was getting rid of the books. She's like, no, leave them. I want to read them. So they're all there. And they stay on the shelf, and they just sit there and get dusty, and they mock you for not reading them. But I do love books. Yeah, so you will gift yourself, like, to give yourself time. It takes so much time to declutter. It really does. And so much thought, like, this thing, do I need it? Am I going to use it? Oh, it's sad to throw it out. I bought it. Not throw it out, but re-gift it, gift it. Let's try this with the green fork. It is pretty. I don't mind mismatch so much. It's perfect. I mean, what else could make it better? I feel, funnily enough, a little pinch of salt. I never added the lemon. That's what's missing. It's missing a little bit of lemon. I thought the kimchi was going to be bright enough. There you are, lemon. Ding. A little bit of lemon, a little bit of mess. We know we get you on the books, Conga Mama. All right, that's it, you guys. I'm gonna go eat. And then I'm gonna make a tonic later with peppermint tea probably, or a valerian root sleepy time tea. You have so many books, Michelle, I know. Rubbermaid totes full. Oh, wow, they're even in Rubbermaid totes. Huh, that's interesting. I feel like they should be on shelves. You probably can cut it down. Do you think you can cut them down by a third or a quarter? Hey Tracy, Dara, I'm so glad I found you. You've inspired my journey back to health with your wonderful way of life. You feel like a warm, loving hug. Thank you. Thank you. That's so generous and sweet. Ah, you were going to call me early. I figured you're busy. When you're busy living life, you can't talk on the phone. Ta-da! I think I'll make a little reel about this to tell people about it and send it to Adam in Hungary, which I've been unavailable. I've been in house stuff still. Lord help me. I'm always doing house stuff. But then again, it's what I do. You know, I make homes look good and feel good. It's just a thing. So, I love you guys. Get your greens on. Get your pretty greens on. These are really pretty and delicious and spicy and bitter and sweet and sour. And if you are what you eat, I'm going to be sweet and sour today. And a little bitter. And a little sweet. It is nice. Enjoy your evening, and I'll see you guys really soon, like tomorrow. I'm going to do a video from the light, so press your notification button on, because I might be showing up at weird times, at different times for me. Peace and love and joy to you all. See you soon.